What does a queen really eat? Not the glittering state banquets, not the golden plates beneath palace chandeliers. Behind the gates of Buckingham Palace, away from cameras and crowns, Queen Elizabeth II followed a surprisingly disciplined and simple diet. One built on tradition, balance, and quiet pleasure. For over 70 years, she ruled a kingdom. But in private, her tastes were remarkably human. She avoided heavy starches. She preferred seasonal ingredients. She valued precision, routine, and moderation. Tonight, we step inside the royal kitchen, not to see extravagance, but to discover the 10 foods she loved most and the surprising reasons why. Let the royal countdown begin. Number 10. Jam pennies. Jam pennies, delicate, coin-sized sandwiches filled with strawberry jam, known as jam pennies. These were reportedly childhood favorites and remained close to her heart. Why? Because they were light, simple, and nostalgic. Low in heavy fats, small in portion size, perfectly aligned with her controlled eating habits. They weren't about indulgence, they were about tradition, sometimes even a queen finds comfort in the taste of childhood. Number 9. Scones with clotted cream. Scones with clotted cream, no British monarch could resist a proper afternoon tea. At royal tea service, often enjoyed at Windsor Castle, scones were served warm with clotted cream and jam. Though richer in fat due to the cream, portions were small. The balance mattered. Carbohydrates for light energy, natural dairy fats for satiety. Tea to aid digestion. For the Queen, tea time wasn't just a snack. It was ritual, structure, and calm in a demanding life. Number 8. Smoked salmon sandwiches. Smoked salmon provided omega-3 fatty acids, essential for heart and brain health. A smart choice for someone in high-pressure leadership for decades. Served in thin finger sandwiches without excess butter, this was protein-rich but not heavy. Healthy fats, lean protein, minimal starch. Refined, just like her. Number 7. Scrambled eggs with smoked salmon. A breakfast classic, eggs provide high-quality protein and essential vitamins. Combined with smoked salmon, this meal became nutrient-dense yet controlled in portion. It's said she preferred simple preparation. Softly scrambled, lightly seasoned. No excess oil, no heavy sauces, just clean, sustaining fuel for long royal duties. Number 6. Grilled Dover Sole. Grilled Dover Sole, a refined yet light dinner choice. Dover sole is low in saturated fat and high in lean protein. Grilled, not fried, it aligns perfectly with her preference for avoiding unnecessary fats. When dining privately, she reportedly avoided potatoes and pasta. Fish and vegetables. Balanced, elegant, royal, but restrained. Number 5. Game meats at Balmoral Castle. Game meats at Balmoral Castle. The Queen enjoyed venison and other game meats. Game meat is naturally leaner than farm-raised beef, high in protein, lower in fat, rich in iron. It reflected her love of the countryside and Scottish tradition. This wasn't luxury, it was heritage. Number 4. Strawberries, seasonal only. The Queen famously refused strawberries out of season. Why? Because flavor mattered. Seasonal strawberries are naturally sweeter, higher in vitamin C, and free from artificial preservation processes. Low calorie, antioxidant rich, fresh from royal estates. It wasn't about status, it was about quality. Number 3. Cucumber tea sandwiches. Simple, clean, refreshing, low calorie, hydrating, minimal fat. Cucumber sandwiches symbolized British elegance. Thin slices, crusts removed, precision cut, light enough to avoid heaviness during long afternoons of meetings. Even her snacks were disciplined. Number 2. Gin and a bonnet, occasionally. Before dinner, she reportedly enjoyed a gin and a bonnet with lemon. In moderation, Alcohol can stimulate appetite and relaxation, but later in life, she reportedly reduced consumption for health reasons, controlled indulgence, never excess. Even her pleasures followed structure. Number 1. Chocolate biscuit cake. Chocolate biscuit cake. Her ultimate favorite. Rich, dense, dark chocolate layered with crushed biscuits. High in fat and sugar, yes, but eaten in small slices. Dark chocolate contains antioxidants and mood-boosting compounds. It was even served at her 1947 wedding to Prince Philip. This cake traveled with her between residences, a quiet comfort in a life of constant movement. After decades of service, perhaps this was her sweetest reward. A queen who ruled an empire, but chose simplicity on her plate. Discipline, tradition, moderation. The true secret of royal living wasn't excess, it was balance.